Just a farmer back. After my first video, the Scoutmaster reached out to me with some advice, which is greatly appreciated since he walked the AT last year. I'm going to leave out the Croc camp shoes. That's a pound. He said I wouldn't need those. My Salomon Quest boots, they weigh 50 ounces or a little over 3 pounds. He said they wouldn't dry and they'd be wet from sweat anyway. My Thermarest Z seat to set on, it's just 2.7 ounces, but he said it was a waste of carrying it. My Fallen Raven pants, they weigh 23 ounces or about 1.5 pounds. Suggested those would be too heavy. I'm just going to go with my convertible pants where the knees zip off. They're 10.5 ounces. And my Ultra Tip Trail shoes, he said, yeah, your feet will get wet and they're dry faster if they're not waterproof, and the less weight on your feet would be well worth it. And we're also thinking about maybe leaving our tents off our backpack and hopefully stay in shelters the whole time. And for my emergency backup, I have that Tyvek house wrap that I laid my gear out on my first video. It's 5 by 10. I'm going to keep it that size if I had to cover up, lay on the ground half of it and cover up with it if we didn't make it to a shelter. Also, I've been having a foot issue. Last July, I had a joint replacement in my big toe, and the toe beside that, they cut in two and moved it back because I was having problems with my feet. I developed a big bump on my second toe and went to the doctor yesterday. They thought the screw was backing out. They cut that open and tried to get the screw out, and more or less said it was scar tissue on top of the screw. So I'm going to attach a video of him messing with my foot. So if you're eating supper or got a very weak stomach, you might not want to watch this right now. That's all for now.
Do you want to put pressure on the bottom?
And that screw head's round, you can't get a bite on the pliers too. Well, on the farm, I'd take a grinder and grind a slot in it where I'd put a screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. You. Sorry. Doing all right, Mike?
Yep.
Ray? Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Because of Mike Seller, everybody calls us Mike. We're all used to it.
That's true. I just like, why? That's funny.
You might have a hold of it there.
No.
Do you want to get the x-rays? This actually might make it feel better though because of all that tissue or that buildup.
Yeah, that lump is gone, so I don't even know how much. Maybe that screw wasn't as much of a problem as maybe just scar tissue on top there, because it's pretty flat now.
Even when you bend that toe down, it seemed like it would pop up more.
It
Yeah, I think it was maybe more bone than the actual screw.
I can kind of feel you hitting on something. I mean, no pain, but
Yeah.
I can feel
Pressure.
like that you're hitting on the screw though.
Can you call over there just to let them know that I might be a
can.
few minutes late? just leave me a saline, open up a